So we're gonna start off with our Aries. This one popped right out, so here we go. When I say like, okay, let's say you're not really an astrology person, that's fine, but I know everyone at least knows their sun sign, so just go by that, because that's how the universe wants to communicate through you. My zodiac sign is Aries. This is for you, baby. My rising is Aries. This is for you, baby. My Venus, this is for you. Whatever you like to go by, that's what it's for, okay? Y'all got inward revolution. Look at this, man. Let's see, we're gonna get these pictures right today. Inward revolution. All right, let's see. The way of your heart. You are always moving forward, even when you feel like you're going backwards. Your path may seem to go up and down or inward and outward. The spiral is a symbol of your soul journey. It represents the cyclical adventure into your heart center. You will continually revisit aspects of your life to bring you a deeper understanding. Difficulties and challenges can command a greater focus as they help to build bigger and better dreams and desires. Each cycle of life is an important stepping stone that expands into the next. Your life will only feel authentic when you come to your own conclusions. An inward revolution will open you to the wisdom of your soul. It is a path we must all take to truly know and love ourselves. From this place, we move outwards, back into the world, empowered with our soul's wisdom. You are worthy of all your desire, no matter where you are in your spiral. So what I'm feeling is you guys might be feeling a little bit down, not even just down, but just like not as confident in your next movements. It sounds like it's a lot of new things going on, some new experiences, something maybe out of your comfort zone. So, which I feel like that's always Aries, because y'all are always like going into new stuff. You guys are the initiator, beginning of the zodiac. Like y'all are always rushing towards something new. You know, that's what excites you. But I think that making sure that whatever you're rushing towards is fulfilling your heart and is for your soul, and making sure you're taking that time to go inside to know the way of your heart first before making your next decisions. Your journal work for this is to draw or write about 3 emotional or physical patterns that you have repeated in your life. Then draw or write about something new you learned about yourself with each revolution. So a big thing for me is journal work. That's like, man, especially for people who feel clogged up. These journal entries are just going to be really good just to help with this healing and getting you into your mind. This will help you a lot to realize what things you keep coming towards, what patterns that you're in, so that you know how to move out of them, basically. All right, so that's Aries. All right, Taurus. Joy. Okay. This card is so beautiful. This makes so much sense. We got to reconnect, Taurus. Reconnect to that childlike energy. Reconnect to that childlike space. The reason you're doing what you're doing is to be happy, not to prove anything to anybody. Discover what you love. Come on, let's go. If a thought does not give you joy, then search for one that does. Thank that thought for showing you where you don't feel joyful, and then reach for a pleasing thought. You can empower yourself by choosing joyful thoughts. You will disempower yourself by choosing sad thoughts. What will you choose today? There's almost always something to make you feel at ease in every situation. It is up to you to find that. Try reaching for a joyous thought right now. Look around your house at what gives you joy. Turn towards the joy in your life. If you can't find it outside, go within and create inner joy. It is not always the easiest thing to do. However, it is one of the most worthwhile things you can do for your physical and mental well-being. Open your heart to allow blissful inspiration to direct your actions, and you will give without expectation. Joy is your natural state of being, and now is the time to honor it. Your journal work is draw or write about 7 things you enjoy doing. It doesn't matter what they are. The more trivial, the easier it is to allow joy and love. Playtime encourages creative genius and access to greater soul wisdom. So y'all gotta y'all gotta relax, okay? Y'all gotta chill out, and y'all gotta find that happiness within inside of you so that you guys can move forward properly. Because if you're moving forward in a space of lack, in a space of fear, in a space of you just trying to prove something, whether it's to yourself or to anyone else, you will always be lacking, okay? So that's you, Taurus. All right, Gemini, let's go. Ooh, soul name. Okay. Some of us are gonna need to find our identities. Coming back home. That's number 1. Unlock the mysteries of your soul. The things you don't know, the things you haven't connected with, the things that are hidden within you that you're supposed to know about. It's time to unlock them. You are about to receive the name of your soul. Your soul name acts as a link between your inner and outer worlds, enabling you to merge authentic wisdom into your everyday experience and create a life from your heart. You placed your soul name in your heart before you were born. As you explore your inner world, open your heart and you will discover the name of your beautiful essence. You are ready to awaken your heart and know its absolute fullness. You are safe to discover, connect, and receive. Open yourself up, express yourself, connect. All your dreams and desires to be realized with an open heart. You can't go into things with your guard up, because you won't be able to see what you truly need and what truly makes you happy. You won't be able to see it because you're blinding yourself. Ask for and be open to receiving the name of your soul. Be open to receiving your true self. Not someone you want to be because this fits in this box or this fits in this box. Find out who you actually are. It may arrive in a way you don't expect, and when it comes, you will know it is authentic by the way it feels. Liberate your heart and soul because you are worth it. It's beautiful. And then your journal work. For 7 consecutive days, say the names or names you are trying out. Then write down at least 2 qualities about the name that bring a smile to your face and heart. So you know how everyone says like they have like an alter ego or something like that, you know, like Sasha Fierce and stuff like that. I found my soul name, and like when I first saw this, when I first read this and it was saying I was my soul name, it was like a little while ago. But I think I've played around with names and stuff like that, but I've gotten one recently that I really, really like. Name just brings power to me, and there's been other things like related to it that's just like, it's just giving it to me, you know what I mean? Maybe instead of names, if you're not ready for the names part, because sometimes when I first saw that, I got in my head about it and I was like, oh my god, what names? Like Keisha or like Nia, or like what do you mean? But like instead of names, maybe you can do just qualities. Write down things that you think are you, like some of your qualities, like, and go through it each day and see if you can come up with some new stuff, just so you can start to actualize who you are instead of keeping it all in here. Tell me how that goes, Gemini. Okay, I really want to know if that helps or if it makes sense. And if I'm not making sense here, please message me and I will clear it up. Okay. Coolio. Alright, we're going to Cancer's soul writing. I was just telling my Cancer friend he needs to start writing. That's funny. Hilarious. And I actually really love this. I think the journal for this one is really good. But okay, soul writing. Stuff y'all need to get out. We become the stories we tell. You are the author of your story. Write one that inspires you and doesn't let anyone else command the pen. Stop letting people tell you who you're supposed to be. Just because people expect you to be a certain way does not mean you have to be that way. Physical reality is temporary. It is forever changing. From one moment to the next. The events and experiences of your life are multidimensional living art. Their purpose and form will shift as your perception of them does. You can view and adjust any stories from your past, present, or future. Let go of justifying or analyzing the events that become your stories and lift yourself into a new way of seeing them. Look at the card and imagine you are the angel rising and connecting to the soul light at the top of the pyramid. From this expanded view, you can see all your stories and their facets from a neutral position. A higher perspective will unveil and reveal what was previously unknown. You may be surprised, shocked, or embarrassed that the story you have identified with is not what you thought it was. Don't stress this though. This indicates that the stories are shaking loose and healing is occurring. You are doing so well, you are worthy, and you are loved. I feel like Cancers, especially Cancer moons, just like Cancers in general, you guys are like literally the symbol of like home, the inner home in here. And I feel like, you know, that takes some type of commitment. I think Cancer is a lot more about commitment than people realize. Libra is kind of about that balancing this outer energy out here, balancing all of the energies out here, but I think Cancer is about balancing this inner place right here. And so if this is not balanced in here, no matter what it is, if your balance only comes from people outside of you, then it might be some time to reevaluate. Here's your journal work right here. Experiment with automatic or intuitive writing. Go for it, there are no limits. So when I would do this, I would like just get into my little state, and I would just write anything that comes to my mind. It could be my thoughts, it could be ideas, it could be pain that I haven't talked about, it can be past experiences, anything. Just sit down and write out everything that's going on in your head and just let it flow. Don't think about someone reading it, because it's your space. No one else is going to read it. Be honest. If you're going to be honest with anyone, be honest with yourself. I say that a lot to myself. And if you're going to be real, you need to be real with me first. Okay? Because we're not going to be in here trying to play with each other like we not us. Like, come on. So Cancers, please take that time. Take that time. You need it. You do. Okay, so